Got mine.
You got yours? All right, bet then. We live. Welcome, everybody, to Notable Quotables, your new favorite podcast. Tonight with me, I got a couple of the homies. We got Mr. Echo, busy getting prepared for his new life with his lovely lady.
I'm not so busy that I can't stop by and help the homies out and talk about some dope ass shit. You know I got you.
Straight up. Always.
We got Austin. You want to introduce yourself, sir?
What's up? It's Austin, a.k.a. Austin.
He spits bars. Y'all didn't know that, but he spits bars.
Yeah, glad to be here. Talk about some real shit.
Hell yeah.
The real ones.
Hell yeah.
Put him on your head, whatever J. Cole said. Y'all see that?
Got Mr. Nice Watch, Sean.
What's going on? How y'all doing? First time doing a podcast. Loving it. Fun with the brothers all day. We're gonna have fun tonight.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get a sports podcast started too, most definitely. Because we better than half these people out there. The only ones I respect is Nick Wright and Shannon and Skip. Everybody else is trash. Oh well, no. Let me give Stephen A. his flowers. He got a few good takes, but I don't know. He's a little iffy.
That's another conversation we're gonna talk about later.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tonight, as always, we got some notable quotables for everybody. Tonight, since we're all big music fans, we're gonna keep it kind of in the music sphere. Everybody's got quotes from different artists. All right, Sean, you want to start us off?
Austin could go first.
All right, Austin, you want to go first with your quote?
Hell yeah. Let me pull it up here. Y'all can still see me if I'm alright. Word.
Yeah, you good.
Alright, so this is a quote by Smoke DZA. It's from a song called Take It Easy. Okay. And this is from an album that came out about a year ago. It's got some fire joints on it, but this one just hits different. If you listen to it, you'll know it just hits different. But all right, this is the quote. It's a little on the longer side, but you got to get the whole rhyme scheme to really really get it.
For sure.
So I got you. So it goes: cash advance before the package land. I'm talking 1,200 hundreds. That's cash in hand. Make it easy for me. I don't need a math exam. Knew I was gone before I ever had an actual plan. So I can run that back if y'all want me to.
Yeah, one more time for us.
Okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Cash advance before the package land. I'm talking 1,200 hundreds. That's cash in hand. Make it easy for me. I don't need a math exam. Knew I was gone before I ever had an actual plan.
Damn.
So to me, it was really the last line that really hit me,
right?
To me, but I wanted to get all of it in there because it's really a dope rhyme scheme.
That was a dope rhyme scheme. Hell yeah!
Everything's rhyming together, but
yeah,
it's interesting to me because, in itself, knowing that you're gonna leave is a plan. He's saying he knew he was gone before I ever had an actual plan, but. I can really relate to that feeling of you don't know what you're gonna do. You're in a situation where you don't know what you're gonna do, but you know you're gonna get out. Right. You know what I mean? And that's that's some real shit right there. Knew I was gone before I even had a plan. You know what I mean? You don't care what is gonna result from it. You just know that you're gonna get out of it. Probably gonna prosper. That shit hit different to me. As soon as I heard it, I knew I was that's some real shit right there.
Hell yeah. That was crazy. I mean, the rhyme scheme was definitely dope. I like it because I definitely had to hear that again.
Yeah.
Cash advance, math exam, how to play. Yeah, and that's also. Wait, who did you say this was?
Say what?
Who was the quote by?
Smoke DZA. It's not spelled the way it sounds. It's Smoke and then DZA. So
Smoke DZA. Shout out Smoke DZA. I never heard you before, at least I don't think I have. But that's a dope rhyme scheme. I appreciate the multiple syllables. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
And that was definitely dope. I mean, I definitely relate to that for sure. It's been like 2 or 3 times where I left home and it's just like, I don't know how exactly it's gonna work out, but I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm going, I'm doing it, and that's good energy to have, especially as a young person, but at any age, man, just like make a plan and stick with it. It's not gonna turn out exactly how you want, but you gotta just like take that chance, make those moves.
And it could turn out better than you could ever think.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yup. You get attached to like some idea of exactly how it's gonna work. It's like it can be 10 times better, but you want it to look exactly how you wanted it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
People get comfortable with the problem. And one of those people,
but that actually, I like them lyrics. It's actually like he was talking like he was already dead. Like he already knew he was gone. So he was basically, he was moving not with a plan, just off the top of the head. So everything was freestyle for him. So he already knew what it was.
Right.
So he already had the plan, but it was never going according to his plan. So he already took another route. But if that other route would have fallen in place to the plan, it still would have been good for him. So it actually was. You have people that actually can rap that can probably see the future, or some people just play like they see the future just to make records or just get album sales.
Yeah.
But that line was something that probably went over a lot of people's heads.
Oh hell yeah!
Heads.
I listened to that song like hella times. As soon as I heard it, man, it stuck. It stuck. I was like, because the chorus, bro, is crazy. Like, it's beautiful. Like, for real.
Yeah, I definitely gotta listen to it now. That's fucking dope. Yeah. I mean, like,
he's only got one verse. It's mainly chorus, but that verse, he goes crazy.
Do you like personally relate to the songs? I know, like, you travel. Where are you from originally again?
Mississippi.
Mississippi, yeah. So you travel like from Mississippi to Ithaca, like. So do you like really like personally relate to those lyrics, making that big move?
Definitely, because you don't know. Like, I didn't know what it was gonna be, but all I knew was that it is what you make it. If you see it, it's gonna turn out bad. It's probably what you're gonna make it. Even if it's good, you might make it bad. If you think it's gonna be bad,
it's a fact.
So you see, sometimes it's better to go into it without a plan. You know what I mean? Maybe not without a plan, but without an expectation. Because whenever you set that expectation, it could come up short. You know what I mean? It's more likely to come up short. Maybe if you come up with a huge expectation, you just gotta go into it, and most likely you're gonna evolve to the situation. You're gonna grow as a person, and that experience is really that's what's gonna set you apart and set you, help you grow. That shit's real.
For sure.
Definitely relatable.
What about you, Mr. Nice Watch? I know you traveled around a bit. You relate to it?
Yeah, I do. Just the movement of being like freestyling for like, especially for me, moving up here from New York City, from Brooklyn, then to Ithaca, then being homeless, and then could have went back to the city. It's like being up, like it's a little different, but but relate to it maybe a little bit, but not a lot, but kind of. I understanding what exactly you're saying. I do.
Yeah. I like that you keep using the word freestyle, because that's like, obviously we're talking about like rap and stuff. That's a very important word. But I mean, thinking about it now in this context, like with rap, there's like two things that can be super great about it. You can sit down and write like a super great verse, it can sound great and be great, or you can just like off the top of your head, just boom, put it all together, and it can be great. And the really impressive thing, I mean, a written verse can be equally impressive, but like what makes a freestyle so impressive is you just gotta like go, and it has to all flow together. You say some dope shit, but it's just like you just catch the flow, with or without a beat, whatever. You just like catch the flow of the words or the meaning, But I think like that's kind of an interesting way to think about it in terms of like living life. Like sometimes you plan shit out. You got to do this. I'm gonna do that. Da, da, da. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes you're just like, fuck, I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna just figure shit out as it goes. And sometimes like those are the best ways to go through life. Sometimes, sometimes. Yeah, I think more people need more of that. I know I need more of that. At least sometimes, just like shit. Just keep going with the flow. Keep going with the flow.
Exactly.
I feel like life is half of that, going with the flow. Because you can have a plan, but there's always curveballs thrown at you. Mm-hmm. So you got to learn how to adapt. It's just like, I related to football like life.
Yeah.
Like, you got the line of scrimmage, you Peyton Manning. Why you think Peyton Manning audible so much? Why Tom Brady audible so much? Okay, so you're on the offense. You're trying to go ahead with your life. Mm-hmm. And the defense is stopping you. So that's all the negativity and stuff that's thrown in your way.
All those obstacles.
The devil basically to slow and hinder you from where you're trying to go.
Right.
So you looking ahead of what you're doing, or you're taking your steps during your life, what you're doing, and something is like a defender, somebody's blitzing at you.
Right.
That's like a distraction in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be quick on, like, right there on the move to instinct to know what you're going to do. Okay, he's coming at me a certain way. Life coming at me a certain way. How can I dodge or misdirect this and actually keep my life going and keep the plan that I'm doing? You're probably going to take some bumps and bruises, but still be a strong person and maintain. You got to have strong character if you want to be able to maintain the distractions and stuff thrown at you in life. Because I feel like if you don't, it's going to slow you down and hinder you. You're going to sit there and you're going to think, what I'm going to do. Like, do you need help? Or can you do it yourself? Like, yeah. Life is hard. It's like you got to really understand what you're doing and what your plan is. And you also have to put in your plan the distractions of what holdups that could take place in your life. And how can you adapt to it?
Mm-hmm. Like, even when you got a plan, you really still going with the flow, because you got your plan, but you can't know everything.
No,
you know what I mean. Lots of variables. You gotta be able to skate your way through that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like overthinking is not bad, but don't always do it. Like, I think certain times you should overthink.
Well, maybe not like overthink, but like think it through. And but just you don't have to like think it through once, think it through twice. You can keep thinking it through. At some point you gotta act, but there's nothing wrong with doing your homework essentially. Being observant.
Exactly what I was thinking about. What it is. Yeah. Keep going over and going over and going over it until you feel like it's muscle memory in your brain.
Exactly.
So muscle memory in your brain. So any distraction comes in your way, you have a plan. B, C, D. What you're going to do to avoid that.
Right.
And even if you can't avoid it, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do to keep pushing forward?
Yep. Yeah, when those obstacles come, when those distractions come, like, okay, let's say, it's gonna come. You're not gonna go down the easy road. It's inevitable. So you're gonna face it. That's what separates people. Is how you meet that adversity, how you meet those distractions. Everybody has distractions. Everybody has adversity. It's about how you respond to it.
Respond to it. And especially being in the rap game, it's a lot of things that's coming your way.
Oh God,
so you got to really pay attention to a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be different kind of money coming at you.
Oh,
and you got to understand what kind of money to take and what kind of money not to take. So you take this kind of money, you're going to have to owe this person. Mm-hmm. Like, even if they want the money, even if they give you money, you still going to owe them a certain way. Like, they going to feel like, I think that as long as I've been alive, and just watching all these rappers throughout my life, and then you just see what they doing on TV and social media. But then when they retire, or God forbid, when they die, you hear the whole story come out, and you hear completely different of what you actually heard.
Yeah.
So it really makes you think. So I always don't believe first what always come out. Like, I want to hear that person that behind the scenes source. That comes out and goes on Vlad TV and want to talk about
champs, you know what I'm saying? The real inside scoop.
It's like it's so many different things and factors that pertaining to that world that he's in.
Yeah.
That it probably changed his life, and he has to be a certain way, because a lot of people, it's like always say, they're not built for They're not built for certain things.
Yeah.
But you got a couple dollars in your pocket, you're gonna play like you built. If you ain't, if you're not a actor, you can't do this because some people they really can't act when you see them. But pertaining as a rapper, a persona, they're trying to put on for themselves. So it's a weird lifestyle, but some people have really good lyrics. But the thing is, are you here to stay or are you here for a period?
Right. Are you here today, gone tomorrow? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, that's a huge part of it, like, because there's, you know, since hip hop has hit the mainstream, been big, there's been plenty of names. You know, it's like, oh, dude is popping, he's the biggest thing. You know, you remember so and so? Maybe like 2-3 years ago, we're talking about. I'm like, you remember that guy? Remember that song? No, not really. No, no.
No, I got the perfect example of that. They got this dude named Amine going to Slope Day at Cornell this year.
Yeah.
And y'all know Amine, if I just say that name?
No, I thought you said Young M.A. If Young M.A. was up there, I'm up there a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Now let me try to rekindle your memory on it. It's a little song like it goes like, bad thing, shit, fine as hell, thick as fuck.
Oh
yeah,
God. Yeah.
That's my babe. Yep, him. He's going to Cornell, but he's another one of those situations where it's like, that shit was a banger.
Yep.
Not to be rude, but out of all people, why?
I don't know.
That's also, that's a good point.
I was trying to listen to his new album last night because I'm like, maybe he got some more fire stuff, but I just had none of it. It's not that Caroline shit. That shit went crazy.
It did.
It's certain tracks. Like, I want somebody to come to Slope Day and actually perform and be up there for a long time, not just not play 3 hot songs and then you got a remix. So you could take them 3 hot songs and then you got 6 songs because you got remix to those, and you can extend those to waste more time. I want to hear different tracks, but
exactly.
Okay.
Now, I mean, if you got like somebody on the remix, you know what I mean, you gonna hand over the show to them because they got actual bangers, then I can see what you're doing. But you know what I mean, you got to be able to hold the show.
I feel like they probably don't take it too serious when they get up there. I don't know.
Like when Ludacris came up there, I heard people was like, "Wow, Luda, what? Luda?" I would have been up there spitting almost every song he had. Like,
I remember when I heard about that, I almost didn't believe it. I was like, Ludacris ain't coming here. I was like, nah, that's y'all playing. Nah. That's wild. Oh, what happened?
Oh my God!
Is the gateway?
Atlanta up by 5.
Up by 5 for a quarter?
Yeah, 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Okay. I think they're gonna pull it out. Oh, Ice Tray.
You want me to go with my quote next?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, it's by Jay-Z. It's called Feeling It. First album, Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, okay, taking us back.
Mm-hmm. So, if every ninja in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everyone will be each other crutches. I hope you fools choose to listen. I drop Jews, busted. These are the rules I follow in my life. You gotta love it. Jiggy, looking gully in the joint. If y'all ninjas ain't talking about large money, what's the point? I'll say it again without stumbling. I hope you fools, if every ninja in the clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everyone will be each other crutches. I hope you fools choose to listen. I drop Jews, busted. These are the rules I follow in my life. You gotta love it. Jiggle looking gully in the joint. If y'all ninjas ain't talking about large money, what's the point? So
that's hard.
That was hard.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
That was hard.
That now, I really never talked to nobody about this, and how it hits me in a way. I'm gonna go line for line.
Yeah.
So you know why I say ninja? I'm not gonna say
right.
If every ninja in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everyone will be each other crutches. How I took that personally, you have a clique, you have a team, you have a family.
Yeah.
if I fall off, I will hope somebody will be able to not let me fall, but the crutch to actually help you.
Exactly.
Or that, that fall they do.
Yeah.
When you fall back and you.
Yeah, the trust fall. Yeah.
Trust fall. So I look at it as if you have a team, you have a clique that you're surrounded by. Are they going to be there? Are they real or are they fake?
Right.
Like Kanye had on Real Fans, like Life of Pablo. Well, we're not gonna go there.
Oh my God, we were talking about that album the other day. I gotta listen to that one again. Oh my God, that one.
I know.
Even just the beat. Oh my God.
My God, just listen to that. Like that's how you know you have love. That's why you know about family. Like I grew up not learning love. I learned love in a different way.
Yeah.
Family talked down on me, so it was like really wasn't the love I was looking for.
Right.
So I kind of disobeyed and looked a different way. But having someone to be there for you no matter what, you're good, you're bad, even they know when you're wrong, they give you the tough love, but still there for you. Like being there to hold you up.
Yeah.
Now, I hope you fools choose to listen. I dropped Jews busted. These are the rules I follow in my life. You gotta love it. So basically, I'm taking with Jay-Z. All he knows about loyalty. No matter in his whole life, there's gonna be people that's gonna be in and out for a season, no matter what. It's gonna be there to make money with you and then dip, or they're gonna try to like expose you for someone you're not, but you're not. You're gonna overcome that, no matter what. Yeah. So I look at it as he's following a certain guideline in his life, and the new song "Neck and Wrist Don't Lie" with Pusha T and Jay-Z and Pharrell. He talks about, Hov wouldn't be big if Big was around. We would have had the commission. So, because they were trying to start that. Mm-hmm. They were trying to get, Big was trying to get away from Diddy. So, they was going to start that. Uh-huh. It's just loyalty has been so big in my life with a lot of people and just knowing where I came from. I'm a quiet person, so I really understand people very well and very quick and know if they're real or fake or just want to be around just to
gain something.
Make themselves look good. Like everybody has an agenda in their life with any relationship, friendship, partnership. Yeah. Like no matter what. So everybody is going to look for something to get ahead with somebody. Right. No matter what. And I'm all for that, but don't play me along the way. If you're going to do it, we're going to do it together. And we're just going to have a conversation about it no matter what. Yeah. So it's just having a bond with people and not having a bond with y'all from what my peoples I had in the city. I still talk to them, but just I'm more of interacting like this or being around each other and feeding off each other and learning knowledge every day. Yeah. Like, I'm older, but I still can fit in no matter what. I was always that person growing up. I was in high school, so I was a freshman chilling with seniors, juniors, sophomores. Yeah. Sophomore, junior, freshman. So I always was diverse, but you'll think I'm not because I'm always quiet. But I know that one. I know that person. We talk about different things. Like, being with y'all, y'all bring me to another level or want me to go to another level. Like, I don't want to stay stagnant. I don't want to be a bum or statistic. So it shows me what I can do and each what y'all doing. So it's really a plus. Mm-hmm. Really a plus. And just music in general and just with listening to Jay-Z, it calms me down. It's one of those, a place where it takes me and I could just be myself by myself. I could just relax and close my eyes and think about I'm on an island with my feet up with some John Cluckers on, with a Corona like Snoop Dogg in his commercial. like just chilling. Just that's how I feel when I talk with y'all. I'm on a different planet. Like we all just vibing. Like so it's on a whole nother level in all different age diversities. We all have different. We grew up with different backgrounds and how we can all come together. Just that with that song, it just that verse just I don't know. It touches the heart a lot, and I really don't confide in people or talk about anything with anybody like that. So just with y'all, it's like take it as a blessing, especially for me. I came back from the doctor, and everything is good, and like I appreciate life better. So
yeah,
man.
What y'all think about the lyrics?
Well, I mean, like anytime as soon as you mentioned the crutches, like that shit was already hit because I recently heard of that on the Dave East album. Somebody, I forgot which feature it was, but they mentioned, he said, situate your brothers, they might be your crutches. And he obviously got some inspiration from
fire album,
Jay-Z.
Fire album, by the way.
Super fire. But like as soon as you just mentioned that, because I had heard that specific Jay-Z verse, I was like, yeah, that's definitely like, it's an awesome way to look at it because not enough people look at it that way. So you really like, they might see it as like, oh no, I need to set myself up. Like, nah, you can set up the people around you. You don't have to. You're already set up.
Yeah, he said LeBron. Yeah, yes, sir.
Having a small team.
And definitely, he also said, like, that verse, he said, you gotta love it or something like that. And I always think it's interesting when rappers throw that in there.
Repeat that.
He said in that verse, he said, you gotta love it or something like that. And I think it's funny when rappers like throw a line like that in there because it's just like, it makes you realize like, damn, that is some fire shit.
Yeah, I love like when Lil Wayne says like, I'm gonna let that breathe. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let me go back to the beginning of that and say, these are the rules I follow in my life. You gotta love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So basically, it's that's his Bible. Basically.
Yeah.
Everybody follow a certain rules on this earth to live, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
People don't look at it like it's not a Bible, but it really is a Bible. And if you break down the acronyms of a Bible, basic instructions before I leave Earth.
Oh shit!
Think about that.
Yeah.
Who said the
Fabio album? Because I know he turned Bible to an acronym.
Yeah, he did, but I heard that before that. But I seen it on Facebook, Instagram. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's crazy.
That like I listen to. There's so much stuff I see or listen to, and I don't talk as much. But when we can actually do this and actually break down lyrics or break down stuff and understand, like, it's and that song was always hit me my whole life. Like I always followed Jay-Z and took like not try to be him, just have the words just resonate in me to push myself to go harder because no matter what, nobody's not gonna live your life with you. So you got to be able to make sure how to live your life in a certain way and have a playbook on how you're going to do it. I think you should have two playbooks. Just in case you get locked up or God forbid something happened to you or anything like that, you got to do your life all over again. Next playbook. So
Jay-Z's always been like a real like OG when it comes to stuff like that. He's going to give you the game, like if you really listen.
Yep.
I fuck with that type of shit.
And that dude does fucking everything. Like that man is in every aspect of business getting fucking paid.
What does he say? And I think it's in he says I think it's in the story of OJ. He says, y'all think it's bougie. I'm like, it's fine, but I'm trying to give y'all $1 million worth of game for $9.99.
Crazy.
That breakdown.
Like,
Not to cut you off, I gotta give one more thing.
Go right
what
ahead.
I seen today, Kendrick Lamar, I'm mad excited. Pusha T, that Nostalgia track.
Yeah.
How he broke the verse down like a brick, like an actual cocaine brick. And I say, go listen to that track. And they were talking about him being in the Hall of Fame. That track he broke down 3 and 6. 36. All I say is go back and listen to that. I gotta send that video to the group chat so you can actually hear. Which I could have did that before we even started.
No, did you see the Cause I sent a TikTok. That's how I found it. I saw a TikTok of a dude breaking it down, how he did the 3 to 6, the 36, all of that. But my brain hurt. I saw that. I swear to God, my brain hurt.
Listen, when I tell you, Kendrick broke it down so crazy, and then he broke down the 3 and the 6, and it ended up being the 19. Was it? He's born 87 or 80, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was 19. Yeah, he had his birthday in there and everything too.
And everything, like wordplay. Yep. Oh my God, it's so crazy. And these new rappers. Go ahead, yeah.
That's just next level.
And he's doing all that like up under the just straight up bars that you hear while you're listening to it. Like that's what you don't hear like the first time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because he's going crazy that whole song. Like that is an amazing song. That ass. No nostalgia or something like that.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't heard that, check that shit out.
Who's next? Next quote.
Next quote.
Is that me? Is that you?
Echo, if you want to jump in for us.
All right. You know what? I'm going to be honest, when I was doing the cleaning, like I forgot I was on an actual podcast and I was listening to you guys. I'm like, these motherfuckers are really smart. Who are these people? These are the homies.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I forget we're doing it half the time too. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I'm just chilling. Oh my God.
It's a conversation.
Yeah, right. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I love y'all too, man.
You too.
Appreciate you opening up, Sean. I appreciate that, man. That was a dope ass quote. Absolutely.
Mr. Nice Watch at his finest.
I try to be.
All right, so I'm going with a quote from one of the newer soul singers. His name's Lucky Day.
Lucky Day. Okay.
He's got like old school R&B vibes. He was worked with Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh shit.
Okay. Victoria Monet. Classy as fuck. Super, super classy dude.
Right.
Does a lot of EDM stuff, but I picked his feature off of Khalid's new album called Retrograde. And it starts with, "Oh baby, you caught me off guard. Let you play me. Why'd it involve my heart? Wherever you go, let you take me. Gotta watch all my movement like, who looking right now? I'm sure that I need you, but I'm way too loud. From enemies to frenemies, don't know who to trust. Can't rush through the changes."
Damn.
Want to give it to us one more time?
Fuck
yes,
yeah.
Please. Yes.
I got you. "Oh baby, you caught me off guard. Let you play me. Why'd I involve my heart? Wherever you go, let you take me. Gotta watch all my movement like, who looking right now? I'm sure that I need you, but I'm way too loud. From enemies to frenemies, don't know who to trust. Can't rush through the phases." Honestly, what got me originally was the phases line at the very end.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Oh my God. That's the one that really got me.
Yeah.
The beginning. Repeat that first verse again, please.
Fuck yeah, I got you. All right. "Oh baby, you caught me off guard. Let you play me. Why'd I involve my heart?"
What? Like, if you feel that way already, everything else should be questionable along the way.
Yeah, red flag. Red flag.
That already, like,
yeah.
You play me. So if you play me, I don't trust you. So that means everything you do. But you said that I feel like I have to watch. When I feel like I have to watch, that's already a no-go. I can't.
Yeah. I want to speak on that real quick. Most definitely, because I get tired of this shit. You hear this shit all over all kinds of social media, all this shit. Look, if you feel like you need to know where someone is at all times, know where they're with at all times, go through their phone every time they come home, this and that, be checking on it. Look, it's not working out. Either that person's not trustworthy and or you got trust issues you need to deal with. It's not worth it.
Correct.
That's not a relationship. That's not a partnership. That's insanity.
No.
And that's when you got to take responsibility for your own fucking life. That's wild. That's why I understand. I've been through it. I think everybody's been through it at some point where there's somebody who we thought had good intentions but didn't, or maybe had good intentions but something went sideways. It happens. And I think most of us have been on both sides of it. At some point, shit happens. We're all human.
Mm-hmm.
But it's either way, no matter what side of it you're on, you got to take responsibility. I was fucked over, or I fucked somebody over, and you learn from it, you grow from it, you move on. You don't take that. Oh, I'm gonna throw in a Drake quote. He says, oh shit, it was from How You Feel. What do you say? Time left you with a broken heart. Hardly excuses how you play with mine.
Damn.
Yep.
What song is that from?
That's from oh shit, what was it? That's How You Feel. That was off of I think it was off of More Life.
Or Scorpion.
Or no, Scorpion. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I think it was off of Scorpion. Yeah. He said, time left you with a broken heart. Hardly excuses how you play with mine. Also, side note, he did some crazy shit. I don't know if there's a word for it, but he did that with every line in the song. He started one sentence with the word he ended the previous sentence with. Or at least the sound. It's crazy. Listen to the song. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's crazy. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, I get, okay, you was hurt. You got issues, this and that. That's not an excuse for you to fuck me over or treat me some type of way or to act a certain kind of way to people. It's not. It's understandable. And somebody who's empathetic can understand that and say, oh, this person's always a jerk. Look, they've been through some stuff. It doesn't make it okay, but you can understand it and just kind of brush it off and not take it personal. But that doesn't mean you want to be around that person who's treating you like shit. No, somebody's treating you like shit, they got to go. You can understand it. All right, they're not a bad person necessarily. They've been through some shit. They got to deal with it. They're on their path. But I'm not having that negativity in my life. Especially not somebody who I'm supposed to be a partner with. No, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the next, two lines, I think, Echo, you mentioned, he said, it basically sounds like he's fighting with himself about it. Because, he can tell that it's bad, but he's like, is anybody looking? I might go back to it. You know what I mean? It's it's hard to get away from something like that. You might be in that situation, you realize it's bad, but he doesn't want to leave.
Yep.
That's what it kind of sounded like to me, anyways.
Mm-hmm. That's fucked up, too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Having people twist you up like that on the inside, fuck that shit.
It is. It's crazy. It becomes a cycle. That's what happens for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. It might be all you know what I mean?
Exactly. And especially once it's all you know, a lot of people, they start to, whether they know it or not, they start to feel like it's all they deserve.
Yeah, you're damn right about that.
And that's the biggest thing. It's like
Facts.
Cause after a certain point, you get treated a certain kind of way, your whole life, or at least that's how you perceive it. You're gonna start to think like, damn, is this just my lot in life? Is this what I deserve? Everybody treats me this way. I guess this is just like how I'm supposed to be treated. It's like, but it's not. It's not. I think especially finding a partner is finding that one person who treats you how you're actually supposed to be treated, who actually appreciates you. You don't gotta worry about shit.
Shout out to the most beautiful woman on the planet. I love you. Praise Jesus.
Hell yeah, man. So very happy for you that you found that, man. I've known you a long time. You're a hell of a man, and I'm so glad that you found someone to share your life with. I really am happy for you.
Appreciate y'all.
Same man.
Y'all have helped me grow so much over the years, and I hope I've done the same likewise.
Oh, without a doubt, man.
Shit.
Without a doubt.
Meeting y'all, like I said before, just being yourself. I know I'll be wild and crazy sometimes, but it always comes from the heart. Mm-hmm. But also be things I don't talk about. So I keep to myself a lot. I keep a lot of things bottled in. So
that's what we're here for, man. To have these real conversations. With this, that's like I said, there's no boundaries here, man. There's no boundaries. We talk about whatever.
So next quote, sir.
Does that fall on me?
Yes,
sir. Is it the host time to do his job?
Shit, right. You stay doing the job, keeping this shit going. Appreciate you, brother, man.
I appreciate you. And I congratulate you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you coming on. I really do. All right.
Appreciate the invite.
Thanks.
It's almost a damn shame that we're this far into the podcast and I haven't done a quote by this man yet. I got one. I got an oldie. I got a classic one. coming from somebody you guys might have heard of him. His name's Marshall Mathers. You know, professionally goes by Eminem. You guys might have heard of him.
Somebody was gonna break him out.
I got to. This is from very controversial song, as a lot of his stuff is. It's from the song "Role Model."
Love that shit.
Yeah, man. All right, he said, "Oh my." I'm like, I'm getting to the part of the verse that I'm quoting, and I'm just like kind of reading the rest of the shit, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Like get the blur sound ready.
Yeah. Luckily, what I have to say, I actually don't think he swears in it. Oh no, yes he does. There's one swear, but
oh wow, I'm looking at the lyrics. He said some.
Right,
wow.
Exactly.
What?
And this is one of the ones where he comes out the gate wilding. Oh my god, yeah.
I recently like showed my girl that song because she didn't. I was like, she didn't. Some people don't realize how crazy he actually has been in the past. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So like, you know,
Stan let me know how he was. Stan was watching the video.
Oh yeah,
that's
bro,
Kim.
Songs, Kim, that's one song I won't listen to that to this day. I listened to it like 3 times in my life. That's nah.
But it's crazy.
I wanna hear the verse you gonna you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, so he says where should I start it? All right, okay. So he says, I'm dumb enough to walk in a store and steal, so I'm dumb enough to ask for a date with Lauryn Hill. Some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill, because I stand out with like a green hat with an orange bill. But I don't get pissed. Y'all don't even see through the mist. How the fuck can I be white? I don't even exist.
Damn.
All right, one more time. I'm dumb enough to walk in a store and steal, so I'm dumb enough to ask for a date with Lauryn Hill. Some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill, because I stand out like a green hat with an orange bill. But I don't get pissed. Y'all don't even see through the mist. How the fuck can I be white? I don't even exist. So, the first time I heard this, I had to replay it like 3 or 4 times, obviously, because I'm like, what am I even listening to right now? But like, bro, over the years, and like I went on Rap Genius too to see what they thought about it. There's like so many different ways you could take this. But one way that I didn't even take it before that I found on Rap Genius is like, well, I guess first I'll give what I took it as. First, I took it as like because in this song he's very much in like the Slim Shady mode, you know, the Slim Shady character kind of persona, which is like it's all a part of his imagination. It's not real, so it's like people are getting stressed out about it, and it's like it's not even a real person. He's literally not white. Dude doesn't fucking exist. It's a character. It's like a fucking cartoon. You're getting pissed about it, but it's not even real. But also like at the time, the idea that a white rapper could actually rap like this is unfathomable. Like the idea that somebody could actually be that good and be a white rapper, it's like that can't even exist. So it's like how. So he's like literally like a fucking myth. You know, if some at that time, if somebody came up to you and was like, "Yo, there's this white rapper who's like can really rap. He's the shit." You've been like, "Get the fuck out of here! What are you talking about? White boys don't rap." The man is a myth. Exactly. And then also on top of it, like, first of all, people say this dumbass shit that like nothing rhymes with orange. The man just gave you a whole, you know, what is that, 6 bars rhyming double syllables with orange.
I didn't even catch that. That's crazy.
Yeah, store and steal, Lauryn Hill, ignoring skill, orange bill. Oh my, like, it's just like that's what makes him so cool is the way he like bends and morphs the words and the sounds and the syllables. Like, it's so crazy. I could nerd out on it, but I'm stopping myself.
I know what you mean.
I read further down in the lyrics.
Yeah.
You talked about the OJ situation. What? That right there stopped me. I'll keep looking at it and reading it.
Yeah, bro.
Can you please read it? I don't know. Can you please read it to them, please?
You talking about where do you want me to start?
Start at me and Marcus Allen.
All right, yeah, he said me and shit, no,
Yes,
wow,
I read that.
bro, because
that verse.
When the first few times I heard this, it's like I didn't get all the references. I knew it was like crazy and stuff. I understood some of it, but now being so much older and like knowing so much more about all this shit, I'm now like just reading it. I'm like, yo, holy fuck,
Eminem.
oh my god. Bro said, me and Marcus Allen went over to see Nicole. We heard a knock at the door. It must have been Ron Gold. Jumped behind the door, put the orgy on hold, killed them both, and smeared blood on a white Bronco.
White Bronco.
Yeah, that's fucked.
For me personally, when I just read that, I always feel like OJ didn't even do it. Because you know why?
Yeah.
People didn't never paid attention to.
Yeah.
She owed a lot of money to where she get her coat from. And when you got a husband like O.J. Simpson is in the NFL making a lot of money, you can make one large payment. But when O.J. know you cheating on somebody, you can have that motherfucker pay that shit. So, O.J., you happened to walk in when the shit was going down, and they told you be quiet. You were an icon. You a figure. I can't kill you because it's going to be they're going to get searched for Nicole Simpson.
Oh yeah, they killed O.J. They didn't found him. Oh yeah.
So we blame it on the nigger.
That's an interesting theory. I like how you went through the whole verse of Jay-Z saying ninja and then you throw that in there.
Because that right there, I heard that song one time, but I never really paid attention to it. But looking at the lyrics.
That's another thing, bro. People don't. He was on some shit. He's still on some shit. But he's always been on some shit.
It's crazy.
And before we end this, we got to talk about that lineup where we continue.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy because a lot of it I don't get like the first time, or I might get it, but I wasn't living through like the OJ thing when it happened.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm hearing about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? It's crazy to me to see that he was really like bold enough, I guess you would say, to really like incorporate that into his raps. It's like a comedian talking about some tragedy that recently happened, like too soon type thing. Like, he really didn't give a fuck. Like, Slim Shady gave him that opportunity to just nothing was too
off limits.
Much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit was just like crazy.
But you know how old I am. I watched the chase on live TV when they were chasing him.
Oh, no shit.
I was at my mother's friend's house, and we was in the living room. I had just came in. He just came in, and they lived with the across the street from the Magic Johnson Theater. So we just came in, and I sat down and I looked. I'm like, what's going on? All I heard kept hearing, O.J. Simpson. He's in the Bronco. They got him on the highway. He's gone. I'm like, I'm young. I'm not understanding any of this. I'm like, I'm understanding, but I'm understanding it says on the bottom, Chase wanted for murder. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fast, but I'm like, yo, what the hell did he do? And
yeah, exactly.
It went on for a minute. He stopped the helicopter be catching everything. That's why you got to dodge that. That's why that's just crazy. He's driving. Yep. They saw him dipped off, and when he stopped that, he surrendered. And I'm like, this is really happening? Like, I didn't understand this. Like the Virginia Tech shooting that happened, I was up there. I was living over there. When that happened, I was scared to go to college off that. Like, that could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Who's going to help out? Everybody's going to be too scared to even react, because if you got a gun on you or use license, you can solve the situation. But with that OJ thing, for him just seeing that and hearing that and how I felt already that he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Eminem, where are you getting this information from? Dr. Dre, you leaking some stuff, sir?
I mean, that's the thing, man. Man's got ties. I feel like he knows some shit. You remember what he said on Kill Shot?
Hey, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah. Yo, when I heard that, I was like, whoa.
Like, hold on, that was a real accusation.
Yeah.
Echo.
I don't even want to say it.
I'm sitting back enjoying the conversation right now. Shit. No, but like Eminem has always been one of the greatest lyricists. I don't give a fuck whether you like him or not. That man has always had bars. Mm-hmm. Day one had bars.
Oh yeah.
And as far as like the OJ thing goes, who the fuck knows except OJ and his old lady and all that shit that went down. Could be, could not. I don't know. As far as like conspiracy theories goes, I don't discredit them, but I'm also not gonna like sweat over it.
That's a fact.
Like I know a couple people who like spit all this information at me, like the government's coming up with invisible suits, like the predator aliens, to like go and kill people. It's like they may be doing that. Who the fuck knows? Honestly.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
Are they paying my bills? Are
okay, wait, hold on. Sean, you might have heard about this. I'm sorry, I'm going on a little conspiracy theorist tangent. So I saw this shit on TikTok today. Sean, have you ever heard of the Illuminati card game?
Yeah, but I didn't do research into it. It's weird.
Yeah, but you've heard of it though. So
I heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw some shit about it earlier today. That yeah, we'll get into that some other time. But that I saw a video about that today on TikTok, bro.
Follow that guy named Sean the Great. He breaks down a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Speaking about conspiracy theory stuff, did you hear what Putin told Biden in the U.S.?
No.
Stop fueling. This my teeth. Sorry, it's messed up. But FUELING. Stop giving them fuel to help to be able to fight back, or it's going to be consequences. So, are we ready to go to war yet?
I don't think this has anything to do with the quote, though, guys.
he said that. He sprung it up.
That's on me. That one's on me. That was on me.
But we could go back to that. He don't want to hear that. I understand. But yeah,
we don't want to get your shit demonetized.
That's a fact. We got CIA knocking at the door. I don't need all that. I just got started. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We didn't go there with that. But we can continue the quote.
Now we'll talk about that later, though. But
almost dead.
When the camera.
Okay. Since you go on Eminem top 5 all time.
Yeah, I would say yeah. I mean, obviously, I would say yeah. I mean, he's my favorite rapper of all time, so I'm biased. I actually don't have him as my greatest of all time. I have Lil Wayne as my greatest of all time, but I know I got a lot of words for it before. I basically got kicked out of somebody's house once for saying that. They didn't really kick me out, but I had everybody coming at me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show myself the door.
I was actually gonna ask. Yeah. One of your comments from one of your, I think it's the one you and I did.
Yeah.
One of the comments was like, Lil Wayne, top 10. I'll give you that. Yeah. Top 5. I don't know about that. Best, definitely not. And I was just like, damn.
Yeah, that's funny because that's the one comment out of all the videos that we have. That's the one. That's the one. I saw that shit. I was like, oh shit, I got a comment on my video. That's a real person. Holy shit. Jerry's something. I don't know what.
Top 5. Yeah, top 5 now. You know why I can't put him in top 5?
Why? I want to hear this.
He don't even have the most number 1 hits than Rihanna.
What? Wait. Hold on.
Check. Me and you talked about this, Echo, one time. Rihanna has more than Jay-Z.
Okay, but we're talking about rappers, not artists.
I mean, okay, yeah.
But also, right. I'm not. So let me say, I'm not taking number 1's come into consideration for sure. But for me, the reason I put him as the GOAT is because obviously he's a great lyricist. Obviously, and he's been doing it. I don't even know how long now. A really long time since he was super young, and it's not just how. Timers. But he never slacks. There's never, like a 3-4 year span where it's just like, man, Lil Wayne hasn't dropped anything. No, constantly. His discography, whether it be albums or mixtapes or features, just constantly giving you material and the diversity. He's got smoke songs. He's got drink songs. He's got club songs. He's got songs to get you in your feels. He's got songs to make love to. He's got songs that you can play in the gym. He's got songs that get deep, talk about politics and life and spiritual stuff. He gives you it all and has been doing it all for like 20 years. That's why, to me, he's the GOAT. There's nothing in terms of what a rapper can or is supposed to do that he doesn't do as well as anybody else, in my opinion.
So everything that you just broke down considers you being the GOAT or top 5?
For me, that makes him the GOAT. I think to be top 5, you got to do at least some of those things better than everybody else. Like, maybe you don't, because like, say like Biggie or Tupac, like, because they died so young, they weren't able to put out as much material. We didn't hear them keep up with the times, have as many hits as maybe they could have. So there's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts, you know. But I would still, with the small sample size we have, they were still incredible, you know. So that's why I would have them in my top 5.
Yeah, to me, you gotta also have been able to put on rappers too. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne, he gets to put on Drake. He gets to put on Nicki Minaj, stuff like that. Like Tupac, he didn't get a chance. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't take away from him. But that is something I would consider when making a case for greatest of all time. Are you doing your due diligence as a rap OG to those in your city? You know, to those that you know.
I would say out of all rappers, he's the one who knocked it out of the park. I mean, because like, think about it. Who else signed 2 mega artists like that?
Drake, dude.
Drake by himself, and even Nick. You know, Nicki's nothing to sneeze at. She's nothing to sneeze at. Exactly. And to have both of them and to pick them out of a crowd and be like, "Yep, them right there."
Nikki gets the asterisk because she came out with not that many female rappers that was hot. So she exploited.
So you smell blood in the water, you attack. You smell blood in the water, you attack. There's no asterisk.
She got bars though too.
Exactly.
She can't rap.
But why she sit down when Remy came home?
I can't touch on that one. I can't touch on
that
one.
Sat down. She sat down, got quiet. That song. Remember when Remy came with a diss track?
I kind of remember that.
I forgot the name of it, but she came out with a diss track. And she didn't want to do a reply. Drake and Wayne have to convince her to do it. And I'm going to find that, and I'm going to send it to y'all once I figure out the name of it. But
I kind of remember that.
And she was the third verse. And it was a give back.
Yeah.
But it was more from Drake and Wayne to me. But I was going to say is I'm going to start a little controversy with this top 5 I'm going to give. Because if it's going to be posted. So it's Pac, Big, Hove. Question is, the big thing is...
This is in order, right?
Yes.
From 1 to 5. Okay.
Yes. And should you put old school rappers in it?
How old school are you talking? Like, how old school? Like, give me an example. Not necessarily someone on the list, but like an example.
Like Coogee Rap and Rakim. And do you put...
Jesus. I haven't heard Rakim in fucking years.
Yeah.
You have to put... Like, you got to put them in it. Because you know why? Because when you do all-time in sports, they have old school in it. And I hear a lot that they put... Like, Tupac and Biggie is not far old school. They had a certain...
No, I wouldn't really call them far old school. No, because there was a whole era of rap before them. Mm-hmm. Not just like a few years and everything. No, a whole era of rap before they even existed.
So when I think about that, you think about LL Cool J. Where do you put him at?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's also part of why. Like, I even give my own list an asterisk because like I'm not a rap historian like that. Like, yeah, once you start getting to the LL Cool J's and the Rakim, I can't speak on that.
If I look up the names, then I could be like, oh, put them here. But when I start doing that, I start to like compare them to rappers that I listen to more frequently.
Yeah.
Like, well, LL Cool J, he Jadakiss in a freestyle, stuff like that. So you have to think about things like how you put stuff in there. Will Rakim eat Lil Wayne in a freestyle? Now don't be biased.
No. I mean, I would probably say yeah, just because like Lil Wayne, like he freestyles his verses a lot, but he's not like a, go bar for bar type freestyle like that. You know what I mean? Like he just kind of comes in and does his thing off the top of his head a lot, but he's not really necessarily like. From what I've seen like in interviews and stuff, what he says is like when he's really trying to like go at something, he'll sit down and write maybe for months. But if he's just doing like a feature or something, yeah, he'll freestyle it and it'll be dope. But it's not like, like, okay, I'm sitting down, I'm doing a freestyle on Shade 45. He's not really like that,
Yeah.
So to finish mine off, it's going to be weird. 4, Snoop. 5, you talking about, what do you mean? Snoop been, what? Snoop have consistency. How many be having consistency and don't have and never spit no whack bars? And my 5 spot is gonna be 5. It's gonna be 2 people. It's gonna be Jada and Eminem.
Nah, you have to pick. There's no slash. There's no slash. There's no tie.
To me, it has to be. It has to be.
All right, you said Jada and Eminem, not M and Jada, so I'm going with Jada. That's what.
Or just ask yourself, would Jada eat Eminem in a freestyle?
Ooh.
I don't know. I think it at the end of the time.
I kind of got chills thinking about that.
Fucking brutal.
Oh my god! I don't even know if I want to witness that.
Exactly.
It might end in a fight.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna get like, oh my.
But they have too much respect to do that with each other. Like a lot of rappers will have too much respect to go at anything like that. Like do anything like that. But yeah, my top 5. Yeah.
Man. I don't know about Snoop. I don't know.
What? You don't know about Snoop?
I don't know about Snoop. I mean, I also again I haven't like sat down and went through like his whole discography and everything. I've only heard like so much. I did have a phase where I listened to him a lot when I was smoking a lot. But just for me, like
Snoop Dogg?
Yes, sir. I mean, he's dope as well. I'm more like Snoop Dogg, the personality, as opposed to Snoop Dogg, the rapper. But like, I feel like and maybe I just haven't heard the songs. He doesn't have as much diversity as some other artists do. So that's why I don't put him up there.
I don't know about that, brother, man. Like,
and that's why I'm saying, like, I just literally haven't listened to him. Because I have not sat down and listened to Snoop Dogg, so I don't know. So for me, with what I've heard, I haven't heard enough diversity to be like, okay, you got songs for this, songs for that, things like that.
Yeah. Can we get y'all 3 top 5?
This is just rappers, right? Like it's not.
It's rappers.
You gonna make people come at me because I'm gonna have a list, but I'm not like a rap guy. So people gonna come at me.
It is what it is. We can debate on that all day.
That's true.
My favorites, or I think is the best.
The best, the greatest, the 5 greatest.
The best.
Well, what's the difference between a favorite and a best? Like, I want to make that line too before.
Yeah.
Well, like I would say, J. Cole is my favorite rapper aside from Eminem, but I don't think he's in my top 5.
Gotcha.
So, because if I'm truly being objective about it, as much as I love him in terms of greatness, I don't know if he's quite there yet. So like I also like Kendrick is like beyond my. I can't even listen to him half the time. Like we were talking about that verse earlier. Like that like most of his shit is way over my head. But I still wouldn't put him in my top 5 yet.
Yes, because they don't have enough albums.
Well,
that's why.
Actually, I think Kendrick might be my number 5. Hold on, let me think. So I gotta think about it.
No.
So, who we think is the best technical and not favorites is the list?
Yeah, whatever you use to determine the best, That's what we're talking about.
In your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. In your opinion, whatever you use to determine the best.
Okay. What?
I know.
All right, number 5, I'll say Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Because I don't always fuck with him, but I do really like all the raps I've heard by him.
Yeah.
It's more of a mood thing. And then I would probably go with Method Man for 4.
Okay.
Number 3 would be... Fuck. I would probably say Kendrick for number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Kung Fu Kenny with the Midas touch. I have to cut you off.
Yeah.
That should have been his song of a future, but continue.
Oh my!
2.
I just realized what song that was from. Oh my god! That was his song. I swear.
Number 2, I'd say J. Cole.
I got a way different list than y'all, so it's gonna be different.
And then number 1 is Eminem.
Okay. I gotta add that song to my gym playlist now too. Mask Off. Oh my god, that shit. Oh my god, that's taking me back.
I'm thinking of Billy when you hear that.
I got a halo. I level up every time God says so.
I respect that list. It's hard for me to go for like an all-time top 5 though, because my shit changes like every month. It seems like.
Yeah.
So my top 5 is like have to be like my top 5 right now. Like let's just say the past 6 months, what's been my top 5 is what I'd have to go with.
Okay.
That's how I'm putting together my top 5. Is who I've listened to the most the past like 6 months. The past like who has like I heard their shit. I was like, this is what's up, and this is what I'm listening to. And I'm gonna probably have to go with. I'm gonna probably just go number 1, Pusha T, just straight off the bat, just because
Okay.
He's never bad. Like he's done drop classic albums, but you can go back to any album and it's always fire. And like some albums, you can't do that. It's only fire for a certain period of time. You know what I mean? They're not timeless.
Okay.
But yeah. And now I know.
Sorry.
But I know y'all know I love like Griselda, like Benny, all them. But
right.
I'm gonna honestly have to leave Benny and West Side out of it and just put Conway the Machine at number 2.
Okay.
That man goes crazy, and he hits me in a different way. Just his story, like adds everything to it for me, for sure. Number 3, it's gonna have to be ESTG. Right now, he just dropped that album with 4-2 Doug, but he's been on like the last 3 albums he dropped has been nuts to me. Every time he drops, he surprises me. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I fuck with all that shit. 4-2 Doug, I don't like. He's cool, but I could tell ESTG's really like running shit, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Now, for number 4. I got an idea of. I know Dirk is in there to me just because I really fuck with Dirk right now.
Okay.
In the past, but I don't know if I'm putting him at 4 or 5. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go with Dirk at 4. And now, if we would have talked about this exactly a year ago, J. Cole would definitely be like lower in my list.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put him at number 5 for me right now.
Okay.
But just because I have phased out of listening to him since it's been so long since Off Season came out.
Right.
But whenever Off Season came out, Whenever All Super came out, that man was like number 1 or 2 to me. Like that was all I was listening to. But that's gonna be my top 5 for right now. And if you ask
Wave High to the Peeping Toms.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can ask me in 3 months though. That whole list gonna be different probably. But that's what I'm listening to right now. And I just gotta like. I feel like all people, the all-time rappers, they get their flowers all the time. But I'm gonna give the flowers to who I'm listening to right now. So
that's fair. That's fair. I hear what you're saying there.
Fucks with it.
Yeah. So yeah, 3 months from now we'll do it again. See what the list is. I want to hear it.
Hell yeah. Respect. I can't.
If I had to do who I listen to now, not picking them, what I pick of all time. 5, The Baby.
The Baby?
Yes.
Of all time, The Baby.
No, I didn't say all time. I said
okay.
Right now.
Okay.
No.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, you get the podcast shut down. Oh, no.
No.
Y'all saw that video of him trying to kiss that girl, and she was like,
what?
Sneaky Link Anthem, I think. That's a new. It's gonna be the new summer vibe. Watch.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get my 5 all time. I gotta get my 5.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
oh, my bad.
Oh, you good? Because I was thinking the whole time you were all talking, I was thinking, I think the biggest category for me in terms of the greatest of all time is like iconic. You know, it's like you got all the ability and everything. There's plenty of underground rappers out there that can rap better than we can wrap our minds around, but ain't nobody ever heard of them. So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So like iconic people. That's like you think rap, you think them. So I gotta go number 1, Lil Wayne. I gotta go number 2, Eminem. Number 3, I gotta go Jay-Z. Number 4, and I'm surprised but not surprised he wasn't on anybody's list. I gotta go with Kanye.
Okay. All right.
And then number 5, I'm gonna go with Tupac. Okay. Those are all just like when you talk about rap. I feel like if you're a fan of rap and you're not a fan of one of those 5 artists, you're not a fan of rap.
Yeah, they're undeniable icons.
Right, that doesn't even make. How can you say you're a fan of rap but you're not a fan of Lil Wayne, Eminem, Kanye, Tupac, or who would I leave out?
Jay-Z.
Or Jay-Z. If you're not a fan of any of them, but you're a fan of rap, no, you're not. No, you're not. Those are 5 of the most iconic people, for one, on the planet, period, ever. But especially we're talking about rap, hip hop. Nah.
Yeah.
To me, those are the guys.
You've been a fan of them at least once in your time listening to hip hop.
Exactly.
If not all 5, like.
Yeah, like I wouldn't call myself a Jay-Z fan or a Tupac fan, but like I listen to their music. I know what they represent. I know how good they are. I know what they mean to rap into hip hop, into the culture, and that's on a different level. But I had to put Kanye in there. He's done so much, and despite how you feel about his personal opinions or things that he said or done, he's a wild motherfucker. That man, let's be honest, he's had the culture on his back for a long time now. He really has. We can say, oh, he's falling off this and that. All right, cool. Let Kanye walk away tomorrow. See how long hip hop survives. I swear, yeah. Let's go ahead and see.
That's fair.
Let's hand it over. Go ahead.
Shit, I was playing Through the Wire yesterday when I was at work.
Man, I heard that shit come on whenever I was up in a Hibbets. I was like, damn, they play this shit on the radio? I was vibing though.
Right.
Because that shit goes crazy.
Also, honorable mention to the list. I'll throw Drake in there. Honorable mention.
Yeah. He's an icon, undeniable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Icon.
Yeah.
I can't quite put him in the top 5 rappers. If there was a top 10, he'd definitely be in there. I don't know where, but he'd definitely be in there. But
Pusha T's in my top 10.
Yeah.
He ain't in my top 10. No disrespect, but he ain't in my top 10. I don't know.
You gotta really like dive in.
I barely listen to him.
It took me about 6 listens before I realized what the man was talking about. But then as soon as it hits you, bro.
And you really didn't like that Pain track? That first verse I thought was so crazy.
I'll have to look at the lyrics. I have to physically look at the lyrics because I'm probably just not catching it. But also, for the record, I told y'all J. Cole is my favorite rapper outside of M. First time I heard J. Cole, I thought he was trash. So that just goes to show you, sometimes it takes a minute.
Straight up, now tell me.
Nah, because the first song I heard, it was one of his radio songs. It was something on the radio. I was like, what the fuck is this? They're like, yo, this is J. Cole. I'm like, who the fuck is J. Cole? This is trash. Turn this shit off.
That's what I would just work out for me.
Probably, yeah, I think that was probably it.
We got a good thing.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
That's it. That's why. And you know why a lot of people didn't like it? Because it was that summer, catchy, I'm going to get some booty off that track. So it could bother you, and you didn't want to hear that probably at that time.
No, I didn't want to. Yeah, that was like when I first really started getting into rap. I was like, all right, I like the lyrical stuff. And I heard that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But then I got into them. I'm like, oh, okay.
A lot of Push's lyrics though are kind of it's like an inside joke, but it's not a joke. It's like you gotta kind of the slang that he's using.
That's what it seems like. I feel like I literally just don't quite get it. That's what it seems like. He sounds good. Like his flow, his rhythm, his cadence is on point.
It's going over your head.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Like his song, If You Know, You Know. I used to hear people telling me that shit was so fire, and it took me about 4 listens to it. I was like, what do they mean? And then I realized what they mean. I'm like, God.
You gotta listen to Hard Piano with Rick Ross.
Dude, nah, that one is amazing. Amazing. You gotta listen to the one with Chris Brown too, Sweet Serenade.
Yo, Sweet Serenade?
Yes.
The shit.
Yeah, all right, you guys gotta put me on. I gotta make a whole playlist now.
I'm telling you, you gotta listen to the whole man's discography.
I can tell you this one thing.
Yeah.
Story of Aiden.
Oh,
Story of
Adidon or Aiden?
Wasn't that was the Drake diss, right? I think I did listen to that at some point. I probably didn't catch anything, but I did listen to it at the time.
I saw people talking about that on Twitter yesterday. I'm like, damn, it hit whenever people still talking about how, because Drake recently brought it back up, dissed him again.
What? Why? What the?
You know why?
Oh my God.
Also know, Drake had a response to Story of Aiden.
But he decided not to put it out.
His people told him not to put it out because it was going to hit a way that Pusha T would have had to come out. Now, freestyling, people gonna hate me for this. Drake is not better than Pusha T in freestyling. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think that's controversial. I don't.
There's some people that really be feeding off of Drake. And
blind witnesses. I'm a Drake fan, but that's blind witnesses. That's wild.
But Drake is cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate, but Drake make money. He has hits. I can tell you that.
He's successful. No matter what you want to say about him, he's successful.
How do you have 3 songs? That was 1, 2, 3 in the top 100 Billboard. Nobody has ever done that.
Wait, Drake did that?
Yes.
What songs? Yeah, when was this? I mean, I believe it.
I mean, whenever he dropped Certified Lover Boy, the whole album was if it was 19, he was 1 through 19.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow.
Found out that album. Bang.
Damn.
I don't know how he does it, but he does it different than anyone else.
For you.
Now that I'm thinking about my list, I think we'll have to see how it goes in the next couple of years. But I think Drake could replace Kanye on my list.
I mean, to me, Kanye is definitely on the list, but I haven't listened to him since Donda came out, and I did like it. There was some songs I still got in my rotation, but you know what I mean. Whenever you make. He's made 4 amazing albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep topping that.
No,
he's always
it is
an icon. But can he top all those other ones every single time? You know what I mean? Can he surprise me? That's what's really hard. He still does. You know what I mean? Like that song with Jay-Z, Jail. That shit surprised me. Like that shit was surprisingly amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's hard to make a whole surprisingly amazing album.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets to a point where it's hard when you're amazing like that.
That's a fact. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I haven't really checked out most of his most recent material. I think The Life of Pablo was the last one I really gave like an absolute full-through listen multiple times to really... And I ended up liking basically every track. I thought it was a great album. But that's the last one I really sat down and listened to.
Yeah.
And
I know,
like Drake's last album, I was all right to me. Again, I only gave it a couple of listens, but it was all right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't like, oh my god, I gotta go get it. No.
Yeah.
I don't think it was made for our audience. I don't think it was made for us. That's the thing. That's what happens with Drake. Is half of his stuff is like made for people like us, and then half of it's made for the people he wants to sit and show when he's got the music playing.
Exactly, like that song he did with Lil Wayne. I forgot what it was, but y'all was listening to it for a little time there. It was like BB Freestyle.
BB King Freestyle. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Amazing. If he released a whole album of that, yeah, I mean that man would I'd listen to every song.
Oh yeah.
I play that song 5 times a day.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, if he had dropped the whole album of that, he would have replaced Kanye on my list right now. I would have been caught up in the moment, but he still would have replaced him. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
And you know how I found that song?
Yeah.
TikTok. Somebody did that. It was a meme, not a meme. It was like a picture, a little video with Drake in it.
Yeah.
Like a video, and they had the words to it. And when I seen that, and I read the words, I screenshotted and kept it. I tell you what it is right now. It's always people misleading me that are trying to guide me. Everyone wants to try me, but no one wants to buy me.
Yep.
When I see that, what?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That one hit.
They want to play with me. I'm a toy, huh?
That one hit.
Fuck your life up now.
Everyone wants to try me. No one wants to buy me. That one.
What?
That's like, oh, you seem cool and interesting, but I don't want to. I have to invest emotionally and like put in time and effort. No, I'll just keep playing with toys. Like, all right.
I'll play with you for this time being, but I know what I want. Oh, so I'm like that.
Exactly.
So if you go back over there and be bored, you stay over there.
Exactly. Yep, you stay over there.
Like, why even? Like that.
He killed that. He killed that.
That song a lot. Like Champagne Poetry. That track, that instrumental. I can not hear Drake lyrics.
Yep.
I play that.
Bro, there's so many times I just played that instrumental. Oh my god.
Yo, and he took that from another song. Crazy. I heard, and I like TikTok because TikTok exposes everything. When I mean everything, it's people that takes the sample that they use for songs.
Yeah.
And they reverse the song, the actual song that's now.
Yeah.
And they reverse it back to who did it before. Reverse to who did it before. Reverse it to who they did it before. To the original. And I'm like, wait, I didn't know this. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, you know what my mind think about? Who made the original song is so paid, their family is so paid right now.
Oh shit, yeah.
You have to pay royalties because that's their track.
Oh wow.
So like, yeah. So I'm like, we recycle so much stuff.
Oh yeah, oh my god, yeah.
Like that instrumental is crazy. Like girls want girls once in a while, but when you're in the club with chicks, you see why that song is popping.
That's true. Yeah, I guess like because when I listen to an album, even a Drake album, I don't think about it like, okay, would this sound good in the club? Would this like be good at a party? I'm like sitting there thinking like, well, I bumped
Christian
this.
Man. I know you are. Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, I'm just like, when I listen to an album, I think about it like subjectively. I'm like, would I bump this? Do I like this? Do I think this is good? Like, and I try and be somewhat objective. Like, okay, maybe the song just isn't for me. Maybe the album's just not for me. And I think that's where Drake gets a lot of hate from. is a lot of people. I think also like M also gets a lot of hate for that. People are like, well, I wouldn't bump this shit. It's like, all right, it doesn't take away from what it is by itself. I could see a fucking famous painting and be like, I don't give a fuck. But it was painted in the fucking 1600s, and we're looking at it today. Clearly, it has some fucking value. Like, even if I don't care,
fucking A.
Like Mona Lisa is just a picture of some fucking woman, but you know we know what that is. When I say the Mona Lisa, we know what that is, right? Right. So okay, so, like I'm sure somebody at the time was like, I guess it's all right.
That song is crazy.
That I haven't listened. I can't even listen to that song because it's just so in depth.
It is.
It like
I love that shit.
Yeah, that was oh my god, it was so crazy.
I like honestly before that specific album that came out, I forgot which one it was. It was the Carter it wasn't 4, I think. But anyways, I didn't listen to a full Lil Wayne album before that.
Really?
I definitely picked a good one to start off on because that one was crazy, bro.
That one was off of the Carter 5. So you hadn't listened to a full album before that?
Nah, because that was about the time I started.
That's crazy.
Like diving into rap.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Dived into it, started listening to albums. You know what I mean? Instead of
I hear you.
Popular songs.
I was the same way. I mean, I hadn't listened to a full Lil Wayne album before the Carter 4. I mean, because that was also when I actually first got into rap. Like, I actually got interested in artists. Before then, it was just like songs here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
That shit was crazy too, because it has some really good songs on it, man.
On the Carter 5? Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So those 3 songs that hit the Billboard: "Wants and Needs" with Lil Baby, "Lemon Pepper Freestyle" with Rick Ross, and "What's Next."
And what was the last
3
one?
songs. What's Next? That one they used on the NBA.
I know I heard it, but yeah, again, like I barely listened to those. Except for Lemon Pepper Freestyle, I overplayed that shit. That one was.
Wants and Needs did go crazy.
Get a lemon pepper water, please. When I heard it's with Drake, you would hear it a couple times and you just like, oh, it's hot. He's saying some stuff from the beat.
Yeah.
When you hear the lyrics, like Rick Ross' verse for me, when I first heard it, I replayed it like 5 times.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Because when you listen to him, you look at him, you're like, oh, he can't rap. Like 50 thought he'd be on the end Rick Ross' career like he did Ja Rule. No, he can rap.
Yeah, he can actually rap. Yeah, no, I listened to some of his deep cuts. No, he can rap. He can legitimately rap.
Rapper's Estate with Benny the Butcher is underrated. You heard that song before? I don't think Ed has, but
what song?
No.
Rapper's Estate. It's on Rick Ross' new album.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had a new album.
What? That's another thing you need to get for your playlist, sir. Listen to that album. Like, yes.
I got homework. I got homework.
All right, guys, I got a call from mine. I got to get up crazy early. This has been a fucking blast. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, yeah.
Combat, appreciate the fuck out of you.
Thank you, Echo. I appreciate you, man.
Austin, Mr. Nice Watch, always a pleasure. Good shooting shit with y'all.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to text you. All right, so see whenever y'all are meeting.
Y'all going to bed? Or you? I'm up for a minute.
Y'all want to stay up for a bit?
I'm talking about not Ed, but y'all can stay on.
I'll stay on for a minute. I'm gonna go refill my drink, go run to the bathroom, but yeah, I'll stay up for a bit.
Did you stop the podcast, or you got it still going?
No, I got it still going. You want me to cut it off?
I mean, because if we're gonna talk different after this, I don't want to.
Yeah. Why don't we call it here, Ed? So would you stay for a few seconds just to say the last goodbye?
Fuck yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining in on this latest episode of Notable Quotables. Thank you to all my guests very graciously joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. And please let us know what your top 5s are. Let us know what you think of our top 5s, what are the criteria and everything. Get the conversation going. Appreciate you guys for listening.
Come with the comments.
Send all that smoke to Mr. Nice Watch. He wants all the smoke.
I know you want to see because I know they're gonna come. We want to debate. We can go all day. We're gonna keep it debate wise, but nothing extra. Nobody's scared. It's just unnecessary. I'm not losing no money, but yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Oh yeah.